Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bik. In this lesson, we're going to be learning an important topic. First, let's look at this word on the board. The word you can see is dhahabun. What is dhahabun? Dhahabun simply means going. Now, this word pattern in the Arabic language is called the masdar. What is masdar? It simply means verbal noun, a noun which comes in the verbal form, because the word dhahabun, which means going, it is gotten from the word dhahaba, which is the verb. Dhahaba means to go, or he went. So dhahabun, going. I can say uridu dhahaba, I want going, which means I want to go. Now let's consider the word aklun. Aklun. Aklun also means eating. Aklun, it means what? Eating. The same way I can simply say uridul akla. I want eating. That means I want to eat. And the word aklun is also gotten from what? Akala. The same thing goes for the word and naumun. Naumun means sleeping. From the word nama, yanamu. Nama, he slept. Yanamu, he sleeping. So these three words, dhahabun, aklun, and naumu, they all are called masdar, which simply means verbal noun. Now, this same the meaning that these words will convey, we could convey it with a verb by simply adding "an," the word "an," to a present tense verb. Let me give you clear examples. The first example I will give you, I will simply say uridu an adhaba. I want to go. This is the meaning. Uridu an adhaba. I want to go. To convey this using the verbal noun, the masdar, which I've just shown you, I can simply say uridu dhahaba. I want going, which means I want to go. We are conveying the same meaning. We are coming back to that. The same way, I can say uridu an anama. I want to sleep. Conveying it differently, we say uridu nauma. I want sleeping. That's I want to sleep. Also uridu nauma. Now, the first way of conveying this is to use the masdar, which is the verbal noun that we have seen from the word dhahabun and noun. Now, the second way is the way we have conveyed it using an plus the verbal form plus the present tense verb. This one is called the masdar mu'awwal, which means the implied masdar. This is to say that we only imply the meaning of the masdar using the verb. So instead of saying uridu dhahaba, you can simply say uridu an adhaba, and we will simply understand, seeing the an and the present tense verb, that this is a masdarun mu'awwal, which is the implied form of the main masdar. The masdar, the verbal noun, it is implied here. We had the implied meaning. You can give a lot of other meaning. I can say yasurruni an anjaha. It pleases me that I pass. It pleases me to pass. Do you understand? I can convey this meaning using the main masdar by simply saying yasurruni najahi. My passing pleases me. Do you understand? My passing pleases me. So the word najahun, which is the verbal noun, is conveyed differently by using an anjaha. Now, when we come into our book An-Nahul Wadih, we are going to look at this topic with an extensive eye. Let's come into it. We have Al-Masdarul Mu'awwalu min an wal fa'il, the implied masdar from the word an and a present tense verb and the verb. Let's see plenty example that we have here. Al-Amthila, the first example we have, Yasurruni an tasduqa. It pleases me that you are saying the truth, that you say the truth. Yasurruni sidukuka. Your truth pleases me. Can you see? Yufrihuka an tanjaha. Yufrihuka an tanjaha. It gives you joy. It makes you happy that you pass. Yufrihuka najahuka. Your passing makes you happy. We are conveying the same meaning here, but the first sentence, it is conveyed using the masdar mu'awwal, that is the implied masdar. Why the second one, we are using the direct masdar. Number 3, we have yukhafu an yanqusan nilu. It is feared that the river Nile will reduce or decrease. We see yukhafu naqsun nili. The reduction, decrease of the river Nile is feared. The decrease of the river Nile is feared. And tanshako. It is love that you are active. Yuhabbu nashatuk. Your activeness is loved. Number 5, we have antaf al wajiba khayrun lak. That you do the homework, the responsibility is better for you. Antaf ala. To convey this differently, fa'iluka al wajiba. You're doing the responsibility or your homework, khayrun lak, is good for you. So you can convey the meaning in any of these two ways. Number 6, we have antansaha sadiqa afdala. That you advise if the friend is better. Nushuka sadiqa anafs nusuka sadiqa afdal. And your advising the friend is better. Number 7, we have al-muru'atu an tahtarima nafsak. Morality is that you respect yourself. Al-muru'atu ihtiramuka nafsak. Morality is your respecting and honoring yourself. Number 8, we have ashuhu. Greediness and tabakhala bimali ghayrik is for you to act stingily or miserly with the wealth of somebody else. Then you see ashuhu, stinginess or greediness, bukhluka bimali ghayrik. It is stinginess, it is your stinginess with the wealth of other than you. Number 9, we have talabat tilmizu an yujiba. The student requested that it should be answered. Then we have talabat tilmizu ijabata. The student requested for answer. So yujib, answer. Can you see? Arada an-nadhiru an yakhtabirani. The controller wanted to test me. Arada an-nadhiru ikhtibari. The controller wanted my testing, my being tested. Ragibtu fi an usafira. I desire to travel. Ragibtu fi safari an yusafira. I desire he travels. Ragibtu fi safari. I desired in his traveling. Lastly, ajibtu min an tatakabbaru. I am surprised that you act arrogantly. Ajibtu min takabburika. Oh, I'm surprised at your acting arrogantly. MashaAllah. You can see all of this. In this left hand side, we see all of the words they are used as the direct masdar, the direct verbal nouns. While on the right hand side, these same verbal nouns, their present tense verbs are being used with the word an to convey the implied meaning of the masdar of the verbal nouns. Now let's come to al-bahthu, research and deep discussion about this. عرفنا فيما مضى من الدروس أن الحرف. We have learned in previous lessons أن الحرف, that the particle an ينصب الفعل المضارع, it changes a present tense verb to carry in fatha into the subjunctive case, making it to end with fatha. والذي دعانا إلى العودة إليه الآن, and what has called us into returning back to the same particle an, ما مر في الدرس السابق, it is what has passed by us in the previous lesson. We actually completed the last lesson where we discussed mawadi fathi hamzati anna, places where the word anna will be showing with the hamza having fatha and not kisra. This is what is bringing us back to the topic of an. Min dhikri al-masdar al-mu'awwal, and there we mention this implied form of the verbal noun. فانظر إلى كل مثال من الأمثلة السابقة. Therefore, look at every examples from the previous examples. وإلى الجملة التي أمامه, and onto the sentence in front of each example that you have seen previously. تجد أنه أمكن أن يضع مصدر موضع أن والفعل. You will now see that it is possible for you to place the masdar, that is what, the verbal noun, in place of an and the present tense verb. This is to say that when the present tense verb appears with the word an, or when the word an comes before a present tense verb, you can simply replace these two words with a masdar, which is what? What is it called? A verbal noun. والفعل والمضارع and even والفعل المضارع and the present tense verb. حل في كل مثالين على الترتيب محل الفاعل. You see that in the two examples that this verbal noun will not take the position of what? The file. ثم نائب الفاعل. The first two examples you see that the najahu and sudokuka, they are coming as file subjects. While in the second two examples you see naib al-fa'il, the examples are given in form of agents of subjects. Then you have ثم المبتدا, then a nominal noun, ثم الخبر, then even khabar, ثم المفعول به, then even object, ثم المجرور بحرف جر. Then afterwards you see that the masdarun is coming after a harful jar, that is a particle or a preposition. Now we have al-qawaid, the rules. The first rule says that the word an harfun masdariyun. It is a verbal noun particle. Yu'awwaluhu wal fi'lu alladhi ba'dahu bi masdarin. They imply the meaning. It's this particular word and particle and also the present tense, which the verb which comes after it, they imply the meaning of masdar. قد يكون المصدر المؤول من أن والفعل فاعلا. And this masdar mu'awwal, which from the word, the masdar mu'awwal, the implied masdar got it from the word and the present tense verb could come what? As the subject. Aw na'iba fa'ilin, or as the pro-agent of subject. Aw mubtada, or as even the nominal noun. Aw khabar, or as predicate. Aw maf'ulan bi, or as object. Aw majruran bi harfi jarrin, or even coming as in genitive noun coming after a harf jar. Now we have exercises to solve in order to show our understanding. Tamrin al-awwal, the first exercise. It says, بين في العبارات الآتية كل مصدر مؤول من أن والفعل. You are to indicate from, or you are to explain from the following expression all of the implied verbal noun from the word and also a verb. وَذْكُرْ مَوْقِعَهُ مِنَ الْإِعْرَابِ, and explain its position in grammatical analysis. The expression goes like this: يُحِبُّ كُلُّ إِنسَانٍ أَنْ يَنَالَ السَّعَادَةَ وَيَطْمَعَ فِي أَنْ يَصِلَ إِلَى مَقْصُودِهِ مِنْ أَقْرَبِ الطَّرِيقِ. Every person loves that he gains his happiness and he desires to reach to his goal in the best or in the closest of way. Now you can see the word an yanala. This is a masdarun mu'awwal. Now an yanala here, it is coming as what? Maf'ulun bihi. Yuhibbu kullu insanin nayla sa'adati. So it is coming as maf'ulun bihi. That is the mawqi. Then you see the word an yasila ila maqsudihi. This one is coming as what? As ismun, as majrurun bi harfi jarrin. That is the mawqi, the position. وَخَيْرُ وَسِيلَةٍ لِذَلِكَ أَنْ يُقَوِّيَ عَزِيمَتَهُ. And the best of means to that is that the person should strengthen his determination. So you can see أَنْ يُقَوِّيَ. So وَخَيْرُ وَسِيلَةٍ. So أَنْ يُقَوِّيَ here is coming as what? خبر. بِحَيْثُ لَا يُضْعِفُهَا أَنْ يَصْعُبَ الْعَمَلُ. So that his determination will not become weakened by the hardship or by the difficulty of the work. So you can see أن يصعب العمل لا يضعفها أن يصعب العمل بمعنى لا يصعبها صعوبة العمل. Here is coming as what? الفاعل. ولا يهينها أن يطول زمنه. And it doesn't become weakened that the time it takes becomes long. So أن يطول زمنه. The طول زمنه yuhinuha. Here is coming also as fa'il. Fasabru wa ta'anni, patience and graduality. Wal itqanu and perfectionism, asbabun najahi, and means and reasons and causes to success. Fi hadhihi al-hayat, in this world. Wala yukhsha an yudi'a amalul amilil muttasif biha. and there is no fear. It is not feared that the work of a person who is described with such a work should go in vain or waste. So an yadhi'a wala yukhsha, here it's coming as what? Na'ibu fa'ilin. MashaAllah. Now coming to Tamarino Sani, exercise number 2. حول المصادر الصريحة في الجمل الآتية إلى مصادر مؤولة من أن والفعل واذكر موقع كل مصدر مؤول من الإعراب. You are to change the following masdar, the following direct verbal nouns in the following sentences to implied verbal nouns using the word and also a verb, and mention their grammatical positions. Number 1 says, Yasurrul walida ta'addubul waladi. The father, the parents or the father is pleased, the father becomes pleased by the manner of his child. So you can see that we can change this and say, Yasurrul walida an yata'addab. Yasurrul walidu Yasurrul walida an yata'addabal waladu. So here you see that the word an yata'addab has changed, and ta'addubu here is coming as fa'il. Number 2, we have qira'atuka fil kutubi amrun nafi'un. Your reading in from the book or reading in the book are good beneficial cause or beneficial thing. So you can see anta qira'a fil kutubi amrun nafi'un. So qira'atuka fil kutubi before amrun nafi'un, it is coming as mubtada. Number 3, we have yuntadharu ziyadatu sukani misra kathiran. Increase in the inhabitants of Egypt is something that is waited for, that is been expected. So you see, yuntadharu ziyadatu sukani misra kathiran. You can see yuntadharu an tazida aw an yazida sukanu misra kathiran. So here it is coming as what? Na'ibu fa'ilin. Now you can solve the remaining by yourself. Coming to Tamarin al-Thalith, number 3, it says, حَوِّلِ الْمَصَادِرَ الْمُؤَوَّلَ فِي الْجُمَلِ الْآتِيَةِ إِلَى مَصَادِرِ صَرِيحَةٍ. Here we have the implied verbal nouns. You are to change them into the direct verbal nouns. وَذْكُرْ مَوْقِعَ كُلِّ مَصْدَرٍ مِنَ الْإِعْرَابِ, and mention their grammatical places. Number 1, we have al-ghibatu an tadhkura akhaka bima yakrah. Ghiba, that is backbiting, is for you to mention things that your brother hates. So I can simply say al-ghibatu dhikruka akhaka bima yakrah. So you can see that dhikruka there, it is coming as what? Khabar. Yajibu an tufakkira fil amali qabla ash-shuru'i fihi. You must think in the work, you must think about the work before you start it. So you can see yajibu tafakkura fil amali. يجب تفكر في العمل قبل الشروع فيه. So تفكر here is coming as what? فاعل. أن تحسن القليل خير من أن تهمل في الكثير. You can see الإحسان القليل خير من الإهمال في الكثير. So you can see الإحسان القليل is coming as what? As مبتدا. You can solve the remaining by yourself. Number 4, we have أدخل كل حرف من حروف الجر. All of the following particles or prepositions, you are to place each of them in sentences coming as masdar mu'awwalin. The first one, we have the word min. I can say uhibbu min an tanzura ilayya. I love that you look at me. So the fi, the same thing. I can also say, you can solve for ala and ila. Now we have Tamrinul Khamis as number 5. The first one says Hati thalatha jumalin. Bring 3 sentences. Al-fa'ilu bi kulli minha masdar mu'awwalun min an wal fa'il. The subject in each of them should be a masdarun mu'awwal. I can say tuhibbul ummu an yanama tiflu. You can see tuhibbul ummu an yanama tiflu. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our knowledge and bless the little we have learned. Make sure you like, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for frequent updates. Don't even forget to hit on the join button in order to be part of our membership, to learn fiqh, to also learn other Arabic specific topics, and also to learn the ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ. You can click on the join button below. Until we meet again, jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum.